In the high-pressure world of live television, mistakes happen. For these news anchors, a moment of error ruined their careers. Anchor disarray. In 2014, a live news debate in Jordan turned chaotic when two journalists argued over the Syrian conflict. Accusations of supporting the opposition escalated into a physical fight, despite a third anchor's attempts to intervene. The fight ended with both journalists being thrown out by security officers, leaving viewers shocked by the on-air drama. Distracted anchor. In 2017, Natasha Exelby, an Australian news anchor, was caught daydreaming on air. She was startled as the camera suddenly returned to her. Although she quickly returned to herself and acted like nothing happened, she was fired after the incident. Her fans thought she was unduly punished, but the deed had been done. Family ties. CNN anchor Chris Cuomo was fired for defending his brother, ex-New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, amid sexual harassment allegations in 2020. Chris used his media influence to gather information on the accusers, breaching journalistic ethics. When the CNN president learned of his actions, Chris was dismissed for violating trust and professional integrity. Rick Sanchez. Rick Sanchez, a CNN broadcaster and the host of Rick's List, was fired the next day after an anti-Semitic rant during an interview with Pete Dominick. Ironically, his dismissal came the day his final episode was scheduled to air, abruptly ending his career and marking a controversial chapter in his broadcasting history. Bob Beckel. Bob Beckel, co-host of Fox News The Five, 2011-2015, faced backlash for controversial remarks about Muslims and Asian Americans. He returned 2 years later after a medical leave, but made an insensitive comment toward an African-American employee. This incident led to his permanent dismissal, marking the end of his tenure at the network. Charlie Rose. Charlie Rose is a prominent TV host with over 40 years of experience. He has also anchored several TV shows on different networks, but everything crumbled after an article against him was published. The article revealed various allegations of misconduct against Charlie, and even though he apologized, his show was suspended and he was dismissed. Eric Bolling. Eric Bolling, a conservative pundit and former television host, was fired in 2017 after allegations surfaced that he sent inappropriate texts and pictures to female colleagues. Bolling's career began as a financial analyst on CNBC's Fast Money before transitioning to Fox News The Five. Despite his denial of the claims, the allegations ended his tenure. Ed Henry. Ed Henry's career as a broadcaster was jeopardized after a scandal that claimed that he had an extramarital affair with a Las Vegas cocktail hostess. He was initially suspended for 4 months, after which he was eventually fired after more allegations against him surfaced, and he was sued by 2 women. Dan Rather. Dan Rather was fired from CBS after a 2004 report questioning President George W. Bush's National Guard service. He relied on unauthenticated documents, which sparked controversy. As soon as the document got online, it was tagged false. After much pressure, CBS eventually retracted the news and fired the producers, including Rather. Jane Acker. Jane Acker was dismissed from WTVT, an affiliate of Fox TV, in 1997 after refusing to alter an investigative report on Monsanto's bovine growth hormone. She and her ex-husband, Steve Wilson, filed a whistleblower lawsuit claiming retaliation. Although the court supported Acker on her whistleblower claim, WTVT won the case. Matt Lauer. Matt Lauer had been the host of NBC's Today morning show for 10 years before his dismissal. During his time, he also interviewed many high-ranking political figures. However, his career at NBC was terminated after a female colleague reported his inappropriate behavior. It became serious when more allegations of his inappropriate sexual behavior rolled in. Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly, a prominent Fox News host, was fired in 2017 after several multiple allegations of sexual harassment. These accusations came from several women, leading to an internal investigation. After much pressure, Fox News decided to part ways with O'Reilly and terminated his long-running show, The O'Reilly Factor. Don Lemon. Don Lemon was fired from CNN in April 2023 after 17 years at the network. He was dismissed after his remark about women's prime age on air. He joked about Nikki Haley's age, insinuating that she's not in her prime. Criticism arose from this remark and contributed to CNN's decision to part ways with him.